Most guys waste hours every single day without realizing it. What I'm about to show you is exactly how I structure my day to stay lean, build muscle, and run my businesses at a high level without burning out. First thing I have in the morning is a nice large cup of water. Most people don't know why. Most people drink coffee first thing in the morning. Like, why do you need water? Well, let me explain it. 85% of your body is made out of water. When you'll go to bed, you'll sleep for 6, 7, 8 hours. You wake up, your body's dehydrated. Weigh yourself the night before, then weigh yourself in the morning. You'll notice there's a few pounds in difference. It's because you sweat at night. What do you need to do first thing in the morning? You need to hydrate yourself. So I'll drink a whole cup of water first thing, and in 15 minutes, I'm going to have the king shot. Cheers to hydration. Now that it's been 15 minutes, we are ready for what we call the king shot. There's 7 different ingredients in the king shot. Everything is fresh. Ginger, lemon, cayenne pepper, pink Himalayan salt, black pepper. We have turmeric, and we got apple cider vinegar. This shot is the shot. My own concoction, I came up with it, and I gotta tell you, this fires me up, and within no time, I'm literally, it's almost like my body's sucked up, and I'm ready to hit the gym. Now guys, when you do it naturally, you could do it. You're not gonna be Mr. Olympia, you're not gonna be 250 pounds. It is what it is. If you wanna look good, you wanna feel good, you wanna have a longevity life, you want to do it naturally. Naturally is the best. It's the greatest. It can last forever. Let's go. Cheers. It is spicy. Keep a little bit of water. Going to the gym isn't just about lifting weights. A lot of people go into the gym, and what do? They start talking to everybody. They think it's a conversational gym, but that's not truly what we're there to do. We're there to get a job done. We're there to get in and get out as fast as possible. Now, how do you get in and get out as fast as possible? Well, when you know how to train, all you need is 30 minutes. As a busy professional, someone that owns multiple businesses and social media and has a family, I have to make sure that no matter what, I don't waste time. Time is very important. Energy is very important. And I don't waste my energy on people at the gym. I get in there to work out. So what do? I get in for 30 minutes. I'll take at most a minute break. The other minute, I'll train, which means that now I could do 5 different exercises and I could do 3 different sets of each one. Now, most people believe that the whole motion is actually what helps you grow the muscle. It's not true. The motion here is to stretch the muscle, to get blood flowing in it. The motion back here is to contract it. But when you hold the weight, you will build more muscles holding weights than moving them. So when I'm at the gym, I don't do more than 6 to 8 reps. Sometimes I'll go more, but majority of the time, I go heavy weight, and I go 6 to 8 reps, and at the last rep, I'm gonna hold. And I'm gonna hold for at least 15 seconds. 30 seconds, that's what it should take you to do your exercise. That's 1 set. You rest for another minute at most. You don't have to. You can do 45 seconds. You can do 30 seconds. But if you only need to rest 15 seconds, most likely it wasn't heavy enough. Every time I do a set, I do it to the point where it's failure. But how can you go to failure on 6 to 8 reps? That's when you lift enough weight. So if it's heavy enough and you hold it for long enough, that's all you're gonna need to do. Now, also very important that you understand that when you're at the gym and you're lifting weight, you have to make your whole body feel it. It's not just I feel it in my bicep. The weight is so heavy that when I'm trying to hold it and I hold it, I'm literally biting my jaw. And when I bite my jaw, what do? I usually have inside of in my mouth a mouthpiece. With the mouthpiece, I'm good. You know, I'm not gonna break my teeth. I'm not gonna crush them. But I squeeze my whole body. I squeeze my back. I squeeze my glutes, my legs, my calves, everything when I'm just doing bicep curl. So it's very important that you understand that when you're training in the gym, to train right, you have to do that. And if you don't do that, you're probably not training right. And then you're not seeing results. And then you're thinking, oh, that other guy, he's got results because he's on steroids. Well, not true. It's because these guys that are on steroids, when they're training, they're squeezing their whole body. So very important that you do that, and that's probably the only way for you to see results instantly. Good luck. Life could be a dream. Now it is post-workout meal, guys. So Carbs are great for you. They're amazing. I measure 45 grams of dried, you guys guess what this is? It's called cream of rice. Cream of rice. It's white rice that's been shaved. And why do we want white rice? Because it is fast-acting sugars. Fast-acting sugars, which means it's also fast digestion. You just worked out, all the glucose is gone from your muscles. You need energy. But what do we want to eat? We want to eat something that's going to give us more energy, not make us feel tired and lethargic, and now we can't just, that's it, we're done, right? We eat carbs, we eat a bunch of pasta, and then what do we need? A bed. No, that's not what we want. So there's a lot of people that say, well, you gotta go keto for that. You don't have to. I'm gonna show you how you could eat carbs, but the right amount that will fuel your body, help you gain muscle, help you get leaner at the same time, and at the same time be full of energy. So we got 45 grams of dried cream of rice. For you at home that is watching me, I want you to know one more thing. The eggs, I pull them out 20 minutes before. So that way when I cook them, they are no longer freezing cold. Why? Well, a few different reasons. But you better know that when you take this and it's freezing cold and you throw it on a pan that is extremely hot and you hear that, a lot of the good nutrients are being burnt away. So we don't want to do that. I'll show you how I eat it. I almost eat it raw, and sometimes I do eat it raw completely. So let them thaw out for a little bit, and let's throw a little bit of water in here. Most people don't know how to cook this. Most people end up getting it in big pieces, all chunky pieces. So we don't want to be in chunky pieces. So we make sure that the water is boiling hot, boiling. And then you can't leave your cream of rice. And I'll show you why. There we go. Now come on with me and watch how I literally make sure that I drown my cream of rice. That's what I do, I drown it. But then I stir it and I stir it and I stir it. And the more that you stir it, the fluffier it gets and they don't get stuck. If you leave it, it'll just get stuck and it won't be tasty. Now we can let it sit. Meanwhile, we let it sit. We're gonna cook our eggs. So for the people out there that don't know how to cook good eggs, let you know, when I start up the fire, start it low, throw some olive oil. Olive oil is fine as long as you don't burn it. This is the first. Four eggs are going to give us about 28 grams of protein. These are large eggs. Salt. Don't forget, when we worked out, we obviously lost a lot of sodium, especially for the ones who drink a lot of water. So, for every meal of mine, I have at least a gram of salt. Go back to stirring it. Now that it's all ready, we're going to throw a little bit of jam and some peanut butter. As you guys could see, that is more than enough. And then you can take it, stir it and mix it. Now, if you had a good workout, it's okay to have this. It's actually good for you. Why do I have some sugars? When you have sugars, it's fast-acting sugars. What is it going to do? It is literally going to spike up my insulin levels through the roof. Then everything that I eat will go directly to my muscles. People believe that protein builds muscles. No, it doesn't. Protein doesn't build any muscle. Protein repairs the muscle. It is carbs that builds muscles. People are afraid of carbs. I could eat as much carbs as I want, that's the truth. And I'll never get fat. But because I want to also be a high performance man, I make sure I don't have too many carbs. Cream of rice with my peanut butter and jam. Bon appetit. What a delicious and nutritious piece of art. And take a look how nice they are. Ready for Papa. So we'll chop them up and throw them on the plate. And take a look at that. Like little pizza slices. A lot of people eat egg whites. The egg white is the leftover from the chicken. The yolk, that right there, guys, is worth more than gold. Great cholesterol. Back in the 1950s, the perfect cholesterol level was 220. Today, the perfect cholesterol level, you know what it is? But it's not what the doctor says. You have high cholesterol, you're at 190. Oh, I need more cholesterol for my brain. I can operate like a machine. Great. On to my snack.
In this life, I gotta get rich, I can't be broke. I was asking favors, and everyone telling me no. Wait till the tables turn, we'll see who stays or goes. I don't wanna be outside, I need someone that can keep me home. Yo,
if you're a business professional like me, you don't only want to look good, you also want to feel good. But why feel good when you can feel great? You see, everything that I showed you earlier, that I ate in the morning, or the king shot, all of that is to fuel my body. To fuel my body because I look at my body like a machine. What does this machine need in order for me to operate at the highest level? This is the foods that it needs. This is the things I need to consume. These are the times that I need to consume it, so I will always perform at the highest level, never feel lethargic, never feel tired, and be able to focus. Now, when I get in the office, what is the first thing that I do? I say hi to everybody. Once I'm done, I get in my office, I close my door, and I make sure that nobody bothers me. I'll put in about 30 minutes of work. I'll have a timer, 30 minutes. I'm done after 30 minutes. I'll go take a 5-minute break just so my mind could reset itself and I could also register everything that I just worked on. When people work for too long of hours, they most of the time don't remember most of the things that they read or that they worked on. So for me, it's very important to also eliminate all distractions. I don't go on my phone. I even put it on Do Not Disturb. I don't check out anything unless it's something that I'm going to work on. So if I'm going to work on it, I will look at it. Other than that, I don't care if 100 messages came in. I have a bunch of tasks here that I wrote. I wrote down tasks, they have to get done. I also make sure that I tell myself, until they get done, I don't leave my office. I'm not done for today unless I'm done with my tasks. But you have to stay focused. For somebody like me, every workout that I do is actually to build my mind. It's because your physicality and your mentality are linked. So if you have a strong body, you'll have a strong mind. If you have a strong mind, you could own a strong body. You can do the same things that I do. I'm running multiple businesses. I have a physique that 99% of the people in the world will never attain. I have a family. I'm running social media. I'm doing everything at the same time. How do I do that? Stay hyper-focused. But believe me, if I had a pizza before I got here, I would not be able to be focused. Why? Because the only thing I'd want to see is my bed, because of the calories, because of the amount of dairy in it, the amount of oils, the sauces, the white bread, those carbs. They just make you feel so lethargic. They make you feel groggy. There's no way for you to focus. There's way too much crap going on in your body in order for your body to digest it, just so you'll be able to live. When you eat a lot of carbs and a lot of sugars at the same time, literally, you could die from it. But the reason you don't die, it's because you have something in your body called insulin. The insulin spikes up, and that allows everything to get digested better. If your insulin wouldn't spike, you could literally have a stroke. You could die from all of these sugars. So if you want to be somebody that's going to perform at the highest level, be sure that the money that I have didn't make me. It's me that made the money. And that all came from the gym. It didn't come from anywhere else. The gym created discipline. The discipline allowed me to keep pushing. And no matter what I did, I kept moving forward, on and on and on. So stay focused, keep distractions out of your life, and do everything that you need to do to get everything done throughout the day in order for you to be able to get the most out of your day. At this time of the day, everybody crashes. Everybody goes back home, sits on the couch, eating chips, watching TV. It's like that's it, the day is over. You see, for people like me, it's a little bit different. Everything that I do, I optimize for recovery, so I could have long-lasting energy throughout the day. But how do I do that? Well, here's what I do at this time of the day. What I got here is my beautiful custom-made ice axe. Why do I need an ice axe? Because I have an ice bath, and we have to break them. Now let's check it out, see how cold Ducky says it is in here. It is -5 degrees. This right here, my friends, is a sword. Very important that you know what to do with the sword. This sword right here specializes in boosting up your metabolism by 350%. This here will remove all the inflammation from your body. It completely reverses your aging process. Why? Ice is 29 times more thermogenic than air. There's a gene in your body called hormesis, which reverses aging, because when you sit in there, it removes all the toxins from your body and you will feel energized and you'll feel like you could conquer the rest of the day. Is it uncomfortable sitting in there? It used to be. So I sit in there between 3 to 5 minutes. Anything longer than that is just to boost my ego. But if you do this every single day for the next few years, you will reprogram the neural connections in the brain that says, I hate this. This is making me suffer. Now I love it. I love it because I know it's going to do good for my body. And this is how I recover. This right here is the kind of food that optimizes for health, for recovery, and energy. You will never feel lethargic after a meal like this. Even if you have half a pound or a pound of steak, you will never feel tired. I guarantee you. This isn't a hamburger. This isn't pizza. This right here is everything that you need to feel fuel, to go on with your day, and to feel like you can conquer the day. And that's the only way for you to elevate your life. Does this look bad to you? It just seems a little bit more expensive than other ones, but it's also not true. A pizza will cost you probably 20 bucks. The steak is gonna cost you 30 bucks. But you don't need to eat 6 times a day, and you don't need to eat 4 times a day if you're just looking to lose weight, feel good, and actually eat to fuel your body. If what you're looking for is to look like me, this is the amount of food that you need. And one quick reminder, protein, my friends, cannot get attached to the muscle. You need fats or carbs for it to attach to the muscle. By itself, there is no way for it to attach to the muscle. That's how I optimize my body and my mind to get the most out of every 24 hours. Here's the thing though, knowing what to do isn't the hard part. Staying consistent is. That's why I created the Kingdom. So you have the guidance, accountability, and the support that you need to live this lifestyle every single day. Click the link below, join now, and let's take your health and performance to the next level together.
Yo, apart from bro when I ain't had bread, me I didn't hear from no one. I span that block on my pedal bike, and I didn't see no one. I was linking fucks and dogging them out and hanging.